Hi, everyone. Okay, we are going to do some fun stitches on the sides of our pumpkins today. And I thought I had my pen in here, but I don't. So, hold on while I grab my marker. Okay. So today we are going to do 3 stitches. We're going to do fern stitch, fly stitch, and feather stitch. So first we're going to draw where we're going to do these. Okay? So our first one we're going to do up here in this corner. You don't have to draw all these lines if you don't want to. I just want to show you what we're going to do. Okay, so the fly stitch and the fern stitch and the feather stitch all have like a triangle type pattern. So we're going to do some here, and then we're going to do over here. And we're gonna do down here. So this one is gonna be a little bit crazier. So I'm just gonna draw this grid on here. Okay. I am going to move my hoop a little bit and do this one first over here. So we are gonna do a fern stitch first. Okay, hold on. Okay. Get that tight in there. Okay, are we ready for it? I found my missing needle from yesterday, by the way. I had just left it on my piece of green thread and it was just sitting there waiting for me. Okay. I am going to use all 6 strands, but if you don't want to, you don't have to. You could use 3 or 4 or something, but I'm just gonna stick with the 6 because that's what we've been using. Hold on a second. Okay. Let me just thread my needle real quick. So we are today going to use the 4130, which is like the reddish orange with some like pinks in there. And tie a little knot. Okay, so we're just gonna work our way down this. So a fly stitch, you start in the middle and you work your way down to the bottom of this triangle, just a little straight stitch. And then we're gonna do the same for the sides. Down to the center. And then again, down to the center. And we're just gonna do that the whole time. So we're gonna go, this one has to start down here because our needle ended here, so we can't go right there again. So we're gonna go like that. Oop. So you don't really need the guides drawn unless you want to. I just wanted to show you what we were gonna do. So if you want to do this freehand, go for it. We're just filling up that little triangle of space that we drew. So this stitch is great for like little branches, or I don't know, I don't use this one much. I use the fern stitch more often, which is what we're gonna do next. So, but kind of the same thing. I mean, you can use it for whatever. It's a nice little, like if you're doing florals and have some extra space, it's nice to just like throw one of these in there. Okay, super easy, super cute, and look at that fun variegation, starting with the orange and moving down into the pink. I like it. Okay, let me tie this off, and then we will move our hoop again and do the fly stitch. Oops, that wasn't very tight, was it? Okay. So we're gonna come, I'm just gonna put it right here. All right, tighten these. Hopefully we don't have this fall out again. Okay, so I still have my needle threaded. I'm gonna keep using just all 6 strands. So this time we're gonna do the 2 edges and the center in 1 stitch. So first we have to make this first initial stitch down. Let's see if I can turn that a little, there we go. And then we're gonna go up on one side and we're gonna go down on the other and keep our loop open. So we're gonna come up at the bottom of this stitch. So we're going in the same hole, and then we're gonna pull that snug. The tighter you pull this, the more V-shaped it will be. If you keep it loose, it'll be more U-shaped. So depending on how you want that to look. Okay, so we're gonna come up and then straight across, we're gonna go down, hold that loop open, and go down. So I'm gonna do one more, just a little one, up and down. I like this because I like that it just does it all in one stitch rather than like doing 3 stitches. So I'm gonna pull that snug, and then to finish it, I'm just gonna go down just on the other side of that stitch. So it'll just like tack that down. Okay, and then I'm gonna go over here and do the same thing. Just going the other way. So they look super similar, but you can see the stitches. I'll do a comparing in my stories after this, so you can kind of see them right next to each other. Whoops. I don't normally do these backwards. Okay, so we're gonna come up in that same stitch, pull it, and then go down to tack that down. It's such a fun one. This is one of my favorites. Okay, let me tie this off again and we will do a feather stitch. You guys, I don't know why I thought that these videos would be as long as I thought that they were gonna be. This one today is gonna be like 20 minutes. Okay. So the feather stitch is going to be down here. It's super similar, but we're going to create a different shape. So when I do a feather stitch, I like to have a grid because I feel like it keeps everything kind of straight and even. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna come, where they meet is gonna be the bottom of our V's. So I'm gonna come up over here on the side, come down over here, so straight across from it. Then we're gonna come up where those two lines meet and pull that snug. And instead of going down, we're gonna come over here. Shoot, because normally we would come over here. I'm trying to think. This one's gonna be off a little bit. Hold on. The next one will be better. So we're gonna make another V, but over here. So I'm gonna come up where those two lines meet and then do the same thing. That's not right either. Okay, the grid is not working. I don't have enough space for this, hold on. Okay, so this side is gonna come down on the line. And then we're gonna come over here. And this V will be like just down from this one. And then this one will end it. So we're just doing V's. There's no straight line. That had some extra thread in it. Okay, let's do that again, but over here. Hold on, let me tie this off and get some more thread. I have run out. So if I have already taken my needle out, I've also done this to tie knots. Hold your needle down here, because that's where I want my knot, and just pull it snug. All right. Get my needle threaded real quick. Trying to decide where I want these. Oops, I forgot to knot my thread. Now it's coming out. Okay, so I'm gonna come down right next to this one. Create that V, and then I'm gonna come this way this time. So you can go either way. Those stitches are not liking that end, are they? Okay, and then we're gonna come over here and do the same thing. So it's a little bit more fun when you have some more space, but it works like that kind of in a zigzag. And then if you want to do other ones, then you just do it like next to it. But fun, fun, fun. Okay, friends, that's all I have for you today. I'm sorry that was way faster than I was imagining. But there's our pumpkins so far. So this is how we're gonna fill these little areas just with like different stitches. So tomorrow we will do a couple of stitches in here, and then we will use those stitches to stitch some of our flowers. So some of these just didn't work out to be in here, so we didn't do that. But anyways, come back tomorrow. We will do a couple more and start working on these flowers. Thanks for joining me. See you tomorrow. Bye.